on national highways blockade, highlighting economic impact and plight of citizens in Manipur. Six Supreme Court judges to visit relief camps in Manipur to provide legal and humanitarian support to displaced individuals affected by ongoing violence. Tensions escalate in Churachandpur as fresh clashes erupt between Mar and Jomi communities despite curfew, one dead and several injured. And former Chief Minister N. Biren Singh announces documentary on Manipur's 7 years devastation screening on History Channel. Hello, you're watching IS Prime, IS English News. I'm Jay Xiaoinam, giving you the news in detail. Inner Manipur MP Bimola Koijam, while speaking on the floor of the Lok Sabha, raised serious concerns regarding the ongoing national highways blockade and its impact on the daily lives of citizens. He urged the government to take firm action to clear the roads and ensure the free movement of people. The MP emphasized that the blockade, particularly on National Highway 2 and National Highway 37, and the illegal tax collection by various armed groups have been long-standing issues that have significantly affected the economy, leading to an increase in commodity prices. Appreciating the governor's initiatives to reopen the highways, Koijam noted that these efforts have been hindered by communal forces who, under the pretext of advocating for a separate administration, are obstructing free movement. He pointed out that such actions violate fundamental rights under Article 19, which guarantees free movement, and Article 21, which protects the right to life and livelihood. The MP also highlighted the severe economic consequences of the blockade, describing it as a decade-old problem that has only worsened the current situation. He stated that the ongoing crisis has caused immense hardship to the people who are being held ransom by forces demanding a separate administration and rejecting resettlement in their original homes. Koijam further cited the example of people from Churachandpur who are being forced to travel 300 km to Aizawl to catch a flight instead of the much shorter 50-km journey to Imphal. He called for immediate action to address the plight of the people and restore normalcy in the region.
Mention of the House about the blockades of National Highway, particularly National Highway number 2 and National Highway number 37. This stretch in our country has been the site of illegal taxation by all kinds of armed groups for many years. Cement bag, which is available for 300 or 350, barely 200 kilometers away in Dimapur, is sold in Imphal around 700, 800 rupees. So it has affected the economy, and it has been a decades-old problem, but things have become serious with the ongoing crisis. Some people are holding the citizens of the state to ransom in the name of separate administration. They have been trying to object the free movement of population on these highways. They have also resisted to the idea of resettlement of people in their original homes, and this has been going on from the day one. And I would like to draw the attention of this House that people are suffering because of this, which is a tasty support of the government. It seems that you have been partitioning people on communal lines. People in Churachandpur are traveling, for instance, 300+ kilometers to travel to catch a flight from Aizol rather than going to Imphal, which is barely 50 kilometers. And people from Imphal cannot afford flight. They have to, all of them have been using flight to go to Guwahati or Kolkata. This inconvenience has been going on. And I think I would recommend and appreciate the move of the governor to open these highways, but it seems that he has buckled down under pressure from these communal forces, which is positioning the so-called separate administration as an issue to justify this deprivation of basic human rights of the citizens, that of Article 19, free movement, and that of Article 21, right to life, which also includes right to livelihood. And I think so the government must take firm action to clear these roads and allow free movement of citizens in the state.
In an initiative aimed at bolstering legal and humanitarian support in Manipur, 6 Supreme Court judges are set to visit relief camps hosting displaced individuals in the state. Scheduled for March 22nd, this visit is organized by the National Legal Services Authority, NALSA, to extend crucial assistance to those affected by the Meitei Kuki ethnic violence. Led by Justice B.R. Gawai, also the executive chairman of NALSA, the esteemed panel includes Justice Surya Kant, Justice Vikram Nath, Justice M.M. Sundres, Justice K.V. Vishwanathan, and Justice N. Koteshwar Singh. The visit highlights the ongoing needs for the legal aid and humanitarian relief addressing the plight of over 50,000 displaced people. During their visit, Justice Gawai will inaugurate legal services and medical camps across Manipur's districts. These camps aim to provide comprehensive support, including legal aid, healthcare, pension schemes, employment programs, and assistance in reconstructing lost identity documents. Additionally, NALSA is establishing legal aid clinics in Imphal East, Imphal West, and Ukhrul districts to ensure sustained support for affected communities. Further enhancing this effort, a medical team comprising 25 doctors from Chennai will extend medical care and essential treatments at the relief centers for 6 days. The situation in Churachandpur remains tense following fresh clashes between the Mar and Jomi communities on Tuesday night. Despite a government-imposed prohibitory order under Section 163 of the BNSS, the clashes, which began around 7:30 p.m., resulted in the reported death of one Mar individual and several others injured, according to local sources. The violence erupted as 2 groups, one from Tuibong and the other from Rankai, marched towards the main town of Churachandpur. Clashes ensued and residents in the vicinity were reportedly attacked during the unrest. The conflict reignited after a group of Jomi attempted to reinstall their flag on a mobile tower which had been removed by the Mar groups on March 17. The initial removal of the flag was in response to a brutal attack on Mar Inpui leader Richard Ma and the night of March 16 at Jenhang Lamka. In response to the escalating violence, security has been significantly reinforced in all areas of Churachandpur. Additionally, personnel from the Central Armed Police Forces CAPF, including Rapid Action Forces RAF, have been deployed to prevent further clashes and restore order. Manipur police and security forces have intensified their efforts to recover looted, snatched, and illegal weapons in both the hill and valley districts of the state. Intelligence-based combing and cordon and search operations are being carried out across these areas as part of a sustained effort. Authorities have committed to conducting regular simultaneous raids to recover all illicit weapons in the state. During recent search operations in the vulnerable and fringe areas of the hill and valley districts, Security forces made significant recoveries. The items seized included one 7.62 mm SLR rifle with a magazine, one anti-riot gun, 236 HE hand grenade, one detonator, one arming ring, one INSAS LMG magazine, 4 tear gas shells, 2 rubber bullets, 1 tear smoke shell, 7 7.62 mm rounds, 10 7.62 into 39 mm rounds, 20 tracer rounds, 2 patkas, 2 bulletproof jackets, 2 camouflage T-shirts, 3 camouflage P-caps, and 1 Baofeng radio set with 2 chargers. These items were recovered from Ariput under the Nongpok Sekmai Police Station, Taubal District. In a separate development, Manipur police arrested one active member of the KCP-PWG, Ningthau Khongjam Sushil Maitai, also known as Kangla or Ising Chauba, age 50. He was arrested from Langthabal Kunja, Mamang Laikai, near Konsam Oil Pump under Singjamai Police Station in Imphal West District. Authorities seized one mobile phone from his possession during the arrest. Meanwhile, movement of 209 and 360 numbers of vehicles carrying essential items along National Highway 37 and National Highway 2 respectively has been ensured. Strict security measures are taken up in all vulnerable locations, and security convoy is provided in sensitive stretches in order to ensure free and safe movement of the vehicles. Former Chief Minister N. Biren Singh took to social media to announce the premiere of Chahitarit Khuntakpa, the 7 years devastation on History Channel, a groundbreaking documentary produced in collaboration with the government of Manipur. The documentary aimed to rekindle the spirit of nationalism among the younger generation while highlighting the catastrophic impact of internal conflicts and power struggles that led to Manipur's devastation 200 years ago. Sharing a video clip, N. Biren Singh wrote, a powerful reminder of how disunity and greed for power led to devastation of our land 200 years ago. This documentary also highlights the extraordinary bravery of King Narasingh and Hirachandra, who fought back to reclaim Manipur's dignity. The former Chief Minister expressed his heartfelt gratitude to History Channel and renowned filmmaker Romi Maitai for bringing this historic tale to the world. He also appreciated the expert committee that supervised the production, ensuring historical accuracy and authenticity. The announcement has already gained traction on social media, with many lauding the effort to bring Manipur's history to a global platform.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯂꯤꯖꯝꯁꯤ ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯋꯥꯡꯉꯤꯒꯦ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯊꯛꯁꯤ ꯈꯥꯁꯤ ꯋꯥꯊꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯈꯣꯠꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯇ ꯌꯨꯗ ꯅꯤꯁꯥꯗ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯊꯛꯇ ꯏꯔꯥꯡꯗ ꯏꯇꯧ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯧꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯗꯧꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯐꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯔꯤꯃꯥꯏꯟ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯊꯧ ꯇꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯦ ꯀꯜꯂꯛꯄꯅꯣ ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯦ ꯆꯠꯂꯛꯄꯅꯣ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯥꯊꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯐꯥꯏꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯒꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯜꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯐꯦꯠꯇꯪ ꯐꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯊꯧ ꯇꯥꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯔꯣꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯃ ꯀꯧꯕꯅꯤ ꯔꯣꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯣ ꯔꯣꯃꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯈꯛ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯦ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯟꯅꯕꯁꯤ ꯐꯤꯂꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯨ ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯂꯤ ꯍꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜꯗ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯣꯡꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯃꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯇꯛꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯐꯥꯎꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯂꯝꯁꯤꯃꯛ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯍꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜꯗ ꯎꯠꯄꯤꯔꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯅ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯌꯥꯕ ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯎꯔꯅꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯊꯥꯔꯒ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯛ ꯎꯠꯄꯤꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯤꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯪꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯤꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯤꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯂꯝꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯀꯦꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯂꯝꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯣꯜꯗ ꯀꯩꯗ ꯀꯥꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯍꯣꯜꯗ ꯀꯩꯗ ꯀꯥꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜꯗꯨꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯍꯣꯜꯗ ꯀꯩꯗ ꯀꯥꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯐꯤꯂꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩ ꯔꯣꯃꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯃꯒ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯀꯦꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯕꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯜ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯜꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ nationalism ki pot kitang with discipline ai si society se kamai to ke guys khalla kan section jana aduga amana union home minister amisa ga honorable unarba matung da ko manipur ya ina khangam da ai ki si waru binu ko ai da record ya mawani ai ba wali ai ki record keeper leite fajana history fajana book fajaba thokriba mayam sigi ngasi gi mirol da fajana khangam be aba lakada mirol da fajana khangam be aba kosi leide lei kana wat da moto iduna je koi know your manipur na koi som thaba je ki ma kana gi tribe machine geographical factor kan lo ni ngawa ma koi 21st Saturday January da koi puthong na bitawi ai basing khara wat pa aga hogi basing si ngasi gi mirol da remind to humba tawon da badi yada ba adu ma mayam se sum bakam se kun to ko digi masi gi posi la ko na union home minister una mutung da koi kalapani gi wari ga se tar kana ko tu sum ba ka kana gi maharaj solution da gi wari ga se tar kana mo ada ai beli bani hai ko ai beli bani maharaj solution da gi wari ga se tar kana ko da tu sum ni hai se tiken no ji thangal yamna akoi na khangna the solution da gi si indong no ko na khangda even mangon da mana Mount Harriet to Mount Manipur no wala ko matam da kari gi wondo ino ga stop kana mo ji madu magi script ma mana iram ba mo tong na ba British na ida thanam ba matam gi adi maharaj solution da hairam ba language gi ning sing mur ga haita ma si yamna reputed aduga high level gi aduga home ministry gi problem duni ko intamis.
Manipur former Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has welcomed the Election Commission's decision to link EPIC electors' photo identity card with Aadhaar and stated that it will enhance electoral transparency and prevent malpractices. The former Chief Minister, in a social media post, highlighted the needs of ECI decision, also stated that altogether 67,844 fake voters, including 24,636 from a single district, were identified and removed during electoral verification program carried out in 2019. And he also said while implementing this EPIC with Aadhaar, a robust mechanism must be in place to filter out fake Aadhaar vote holders, as past instances have shown Aadhaar misuse for illegal voter registration. And ensuring only genuine Aadhaar holders are linked to voter IDs is vital to protecting electoral integrity. A thorough verification process, cross-checking government records, and on-ground scrutiny should be prioritized to eliminate fraudulent entries while safeguarding the rights of genuine voters. In a stride towards enhancing cybersecurity preparedness, a state-of-the-art cybersecurity lab was inaugurated today at the Manipur Police Training College in Imphal East. The lab, established under the auspices of NALIT and the Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology, aims to provide intensive training to 3,000 police personnel from various districts and police stations over the next 3 years. The inauguration ceremony, graced by Imphal West Deputy Commissioner Mayang Lambam Rajkumar, witnessed the presence of key officials, including Muhammad Abul Kalam, Assistant Director Indoor of Manipur Police Training College, and Yumnam Jayanta, Executive Director of NALIT Imphal Center. Yumnam Jayanta, Executive Director of NALIT Imphal Center, highlighted that the initial phase will focus on training police personnel with plans to subsequently open training programs for the general public.
aduga sigi program si sahi ahum habtare sahi ahum sida mi police personnel CID amadi akoigi law enforcement agency mi lising ahum guma train tokudoba aduga sigi lab sima akoigi taraptagi police training center sida akoi donate tawjare aduga sigi training si loro matungda general public so sida computer amadi cyber security gi training kumbigani.
In a heartwarming display of solidarity and community spirit, villagers of Saiton GP, and Saiton Leitan Pokpi under the leadership of MLA S. Prem Chandra from Kumbi Assembly constituency have come together to support the security personnel deployed in their vulnerable zones. Recognizing the challenges faced by this personnel in maintaining law and order, the villagers collaborated to provide essential ration items as part of a thoughtful initiative. The gesture not only aims to alleviate the logistical challenges faced by the security personnel, but also seeks to forge stronger bonds between the public and law enforcement agencies. Such collaborative efforts are crucial in fostering mutual respect and understanding, ultimately contributing to the restoration of peace and stability in the region. NASA's SpaceX Crew 9 mission successfully concluded on Tuesday, with the crew safely returning to Earth in a SpaceX Dragon spacecraft. The spacecraft splashed down off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida, in the Gulf of Mexico at 5:57 p.m. EDT. The returning astronauts included NASA's Nick Hawk, Suni Williams, and Butch Wilmore, along with Roscosmos cosmonaut Alexander Gorbunov. SpaceX recovery teams retrieved the spacecraft and crew before transporting them back to shore. From there, they were scheduled to fly to NASA's Johnson Space Center in Hudson, where they would reunite with their families. NASA's acting administrator, Janet Petro, and expressed gratitude for the crew's successful mission, highlighting the team's contributions to vital scientific research and technology demonstrations aboard the International Space Station. She also acknowledged the collaboration between NASA and SpaceX to meet a revised mission schedule which aimed to bring the crew home a month earlier, as directed by the Trump administration. During their mission, the crew spent a total of 286 days in space, with Williams and Wilmore traveling 121, 12 crore 13,47,491 miles and completing 4,576 orbits of Earth. Hawk and Gorbunov spent 171 days in space, traveling 7 crore 25,53,920 miles and completing 2,736 orbits. Notably, Williams completed 2 spacewalks, including a record-setting performance for total spacewalk time by a female astronaut with 62 hours and 6 minutes. In total, the crew contributed to over 150 scientific experiments and technology tests, advancing fields such as plant growth, stem cell research, and space-related health studies. The Crew 9 mission was also the 4th flight for the Dragon spacecraft named Freedom, which has previously supported several NASA and private missions. As part of NASA's commercial crew program, Crew 9 return follows the launch of NASA SpaceX Crew 10, which arrived at the station earlier this month.
And splashdown, Crew 9 back on Earth.
And SpaceX Freedom, splashdown. Good main release.
Copy, splashdown. We see main chutes cut. Nick, Alex, Butch, Sunny, on behalf of SpaceX, welcome home.
Oh, looks like we're getting our next crew member here. That is none other than Sunny Williams. Big smile, big waves. She, like her other crew members, now will be assisted onto the mobility aid.
Before we end the headlines once again. Bimol Akoijam urges government action on national highways blockade, highlighting economic impact and plight of citizens in Manipur. Six Supreme Court judges to visit relief camps in Manipur to provide legal and humanitarian support to displaced individuals affected by ongoing violence. Tensions escalate in Churachandpur as fresh clashes erupt between Mar and Jomi communities despite curfew, one dead and several injured. And former Chief Minister N. Biren Singh announces documentary on Manipur's 7 years devastation screening on History Channel. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching IS News.